I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a time machine. So please don't bother me. I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a. How many nights have I spent dreaming of better days? This life is a path, well I bet I'm in a maze. I painted my canvas, set it all ablaze. For the love of these bars, they put me in a cage. Man, what? They put me in his rage. I took that fury and I put it in his page. They whipped my back, put me on the stage. Good Lord, who speaks for the freedom of the slaves? It's the poetry of the slain. So deep in its debt, I guess I owe it to the pain. They want my blood money, so the show is to the veins. And if I'm burnt out, they will throw me to the flames. Whoa, it's the battling of the brave. Shook these bars, the rattling of the cage. But with this pen, I paddle against the waves. I am honest, I am real, and naturally I amaze. I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a time machine. So please don't bother me. I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a time machine. So please don't bother me. Hey, don't bother
Nili master art ya maneno matamu, but weapon of choice fimbo ya mbali hapo nilibafu. Learn too late sana venom kwa damu, will flow to the heart nikabaki na roho chafu. So I learned from the best teacher, but at what cost? Seeing a bigger picture with the colors washed off. In a conflict when I enjoy the fight is on, na siwezi tapa so nabaki na rumble on the beat. Now that's why mini royal loyal dream chaser kwenye safari full throttle, thoughts bottled in written down, message in a bottle. Life ni fleeting but ideas ni immortal. Naka register and leave a mark. I can't keep a facade, I am Clark. Only option I have is to knock it off the park and run the game with an iron fist like my name was Star.
I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a time machine. So please don't bother me. I work all night, no time to dream. So what do you want from me? I'm on the clock all day like a time machine. So please don't bother me. Hey, don't bother me. Time to dream. So what do you want from me? Clock all day like a time machine. So da 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 da. Yeah. Happy Labor Day.
Working all night from home.
Live from the apocalypse. Episode 2. It's about to be a vibe, fam.
Yes, sir. Let's have some fun. Show.
Live on the low. Taking the scene like a photo.
Take a photo.
We don't do this.
Yo, they love it. Juvile nakuja nakata the flow, so you know I'm coming. Grip when I come up, on the flow. I got the fuse, I'm ready to blow. Rappers and music, and for show. Act a fool, I'm ready for more. The winning, I'm Bruce, and wait for show. Bro, I grab life and I'm holding on. Life on the edge and I'm falling off. Hit the ground, brush it off, as I'm running off. Watch the man next to me, ni cannibal. Don't confess, you got life, and I pull it off. Na trace mud on the flow, juu ya pali nimetoka. They keep asking for more, na roho yangu imechoka. Mti ni dai ni one of us, na kumbe ni shoka. So naomba mola, watu hawanifai, watanitoka. Yeah, nibaki tu na bombea on. Yeah, moto tu na kolea boss. Most na kujema toast, toe to toe. Is out of my soul, now go. For position, I pull the full mode, the top me ho.
You know I'm in for the show. We live on the low. Taking the scene like a photo. We don't do this for dough.
No.
You know I'm in for the show. We live on the low. Taking the scene like a photo. We don't do this for dough. Tell them I'm ready to go, ayy. They want it heavy, I know way. Life with the deadliest flow, great. Running and getting the goal straight, but They don't know who we are. About to blow CPR, take 'em back. DVR is enough, not enough. Kill the game, living it up, take control. Giving it up on the low, turning it up like this. They won't rush us like this. They don't trust us, keep it hush hush, cause we must crush these hits.
Oh no.
Who got the game going in slow-mo? They know we got the flames, they don't. So go tell them we stepping it up.
Right.
Got enough drive with these punchlines. Think it's funny we setting it up. Like I admitted I was sick already. I'm taking charge, make it stick already. Breaking the code, I'm taking the rogue and nothing to hold. To fix my 20s, still going back to back with these flows. We're just rap attacking these foes. They ain't snapping back, we ain't trapping jack, we just packing facts like
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey,
whoa,
let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
You know I'm in for the show. We live on the low,
Low.
taking the scene like a photo. We don't do this for dough.
No.
You know I'm in for the show. We live on the low, taking the scene like a photo. We don't do this for
Do it for the dub.
Don't do it for the dough.
Do it for the dub.
Don't do it for the dough.
No.
Live for the show.
P.
P.
Live at the apocalypse.
Coming to you live from the mothership. Thought we'd start it off a little light for y'all.
Let you settle in.
Before we kill this one. AP. We expect you to chant this at the shows, by the way.
Yo, I shot at the end of the hallway. It's clear that you went in the wrong way.
way.
Going back is a long
Long
way.
way.
So you knuckle up for a long day. Yeah, you knuckle up like you won't fade. Ain't no way you're gonna forfeit. No tap out, that's Broadway. Then you blacked out till it's all gray and it's over before it started like an entree. Flipping you back, not in a small way. Left you open like a doorway. Now your face is on the way to mopping a floor stain. Looks like you could do this all day. Beating you up is his forte. Something familiar in his long days. The steps in the light and it's your face. Nobody beats it better than you do. Budo na mi butazani voodoo. Who knew? You do. You unavunja tafuta kutu. Kikulacho kumbe ni ndugu. You knew. You do. Alama za ficho hapa na busu. Wajifanya ni kama ni zuzu. You do. You too. Leave it the past. Get a new crew. Leave the mask and I'll hold it for you. Stream the man cause I flow with the booth. Peter Pan and I go with the hood. Secret man and I go with the look. And I fit the standard. You're going to lose. Yeah. Life is unfair. Let down the ming and I back in a stare. Maisha safari na missing a fair. Spuni vipi nigga kabila prayer. Siri hiki nigga ziko na mera. Kani liki sindo solo my player. Mina flow kakina ngoko book the cold. Release your fold. I fit the mode. I hit the gold. Come on up the corner and meet the bow. Artist nigga door then I leave to go. Free not a pawn that you need to know. Or it's this to the palm when I leave to go. Mara kwa mara napata natamba kwa mara tamana niliweka kwenye mipaka ya taka bwana kile nataka bendera na bwaka kwa mama ni salama. Hapa na wacha hii gharama. Vitu nilipanda naogopa nini nitapata. Vile naishi ndawezana na pita pata. Ndio maana kila siku naomba tiba badala nibaki na tamani mola wala sio madala. Oh they know I'm killing it. Oh Jonas selling it. So the gold I'm giving them hoping I'm growing old as a better man walk the same path of faith. Many men caught on this path of faith. They come on niko war I just have a blade doesn't need more jewel just life was laid. But nako state I'm again. Nakuna vile na follow the trend. Nope. Get me go broken a man. Skitching me started my land in the pen. Go. Rula nikiwa kwa set. Vile nakata utadhani ni kendo. If it wasn't your bet time applaud na crazy. No. Hey.
I don't even think that they got it like that. It's enough to make a real one flex. Enough to make a real one flex. Make him say it as a real one's test. A real one's test. It's just my job. Oh, it's just my job. Say, oh my God. Oh, we do it for the squad.
Squat.
Tell him to move when I'm in the groove. I do what I do, I got nothing to prove. It's nothing to me from nothing to you. Came from the bottom, you know what I do. I rip it apart, I share with the crew. They wanna bite, they struggle to chew. They're not hype, they're buying the views. They're lowering bars like limbo. So we taking the lead like an intro. I'm an icon, stand out the window. Got game in my hands, Nintendo. So no back and forth until we get the gold. Had to hack it till we got the code. Call the shots and tell him lock and load. Bars heavy metal, rock and roll. Better get out my way. Go tell him AP don't play. These punchlines make them say like Ali Boumaier, like whoa, hey what's up? Hey how you feel? Where you at? Hey what's up?
They feeling this, they feeling this.
I don't even think that they got it like that. It's enough to make a real one flex. Enough to make a real one flex. Make them say it as a real one's test. A real one's test. It's just my job. Oh, It's just my job.
Oof,
Man,
it's just our job.
I think we need to let this mic cool off for a bit.
Welcome to Live the Apocalypse.
Welcome,
man.
guys. This is new. It's gonna be good. So, like, tell me, like, how has the current situation affected your job?
Well, killing bars is killing bars, corona or not. However,
Yeah.
I think it's forced creatives to get into a new space,
Mm-hmm.
where you have to innovate, you have to come up with new stuff. But now, the traditional methods are not working anymore.
Yeah.
We have been forced to really embrace social media. We've been forced to learn new techniques, man.
Like, basically, without Corona, we would not even be doing this live stream, possibly.
Possibly.
I mean,
Who knows?
and also, like, people are embracing new ways of consuming music because
Content.
it's not only at live shows. I mean, live can be anywhere. Live is just like you being in a moment with the artist.
Let me ask you this. Do you really think, before Corona, guys would actually, like, join us like this? Like, we have a live show, guys, online.
I don't think the engagement would be as high. It would probably be like every artist has those two loyals.
We see
But
you
it
guys,
wouldn't
we
be.
see you.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to those two people out there. We're making music for you specifically. So, like, it would not be as high engagement, but I think with this, it will be a dynamic shift because I don't think things will die down with the live shows after this.
Yeah, and I think just like all other forms, everything else that is going to be affected by this thing, nothing will be the same again. The norm that comes after this, hakuna vile tutarudi vile vitu zilikuwa.
Yeah, there's just no
So
way.
art is one of those things. The only advantage is that art is one of those things that is transcendent.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Kumekuwa na mawo, kumekuwa na, unajua.
It reflects the times.
Yeah.
So, like, if you look at a Van Gogh painting, right?
Yeah.
And you'll talk to these specialists. I'm not one of them by a long mile.
No. Really?
Shut up. If you listen to these people talk about those paintings and the way it reflects what was going on at that time,
Yeah.
it's kind of what will happen now. Like, when people look back at this moment 10, 20, 50 years from now, it should reflect that people were nervous, people were afraid, people were creative, people were discouraged. It should reflect all those things. And that's what a show like this is meant to do.
Yeah. I think it's also a good wrench in the wheel in terms of the systems.
Yeah, because now
now
radio
guys-
isn't.
Yeah,
You
guys
only-
have now been forced now. You have to do your own thing. Lazima ujisort tu.
Yeah, Nyasha nasemanga lazima wajitegemee.
Yeah, ndio hiyo sasa. Ndio tunajitegemea sasa. Lucky us.
Lucky us. But yeah, anyway, but just to this is a completely different thing. How do you think our current music industry is reflective of the society? And I'm saying this, keep in mind the major hits. This is I don't want to name names. Sijui kama nitawezana ama
I think, like you said, music is reflective of society. Whether people can say what they want to say about any song, you can say, this is not my type, or this is not dope, or whatever. But people are listening to that music.
numbers do not lie, man.
Numbers don't lie, man.
Those
So-
views are real views.
Yeah, so kama mtu
I mean,
ana
except for the ones
respond.
who are stealing them, but let's not go there.
If someone is responding, that means if the mass public is responding to it, it means that there's something in this music that is speaking to them. Either it's saying something that they normally wouldn't say outside song lyrics, or anything else. But at the end of the day, music is very personal, and you cannot. I don't think you can ever be
Discount.
punitive to someone for liking a specific type of music or whatever. So I think it is reflective of some of the things that we are struggling with
Okay.
as youth. Yeah.
Going with that, like, if it is,
Yeah.
should we be worried for now generations to come if this is the reflection? If the reflection is purely in the music.
Let's be honest, every generation is worried for the generation to come. Our folks were so afraid about how we would handle life in the city, or unajua maisha vile itakuwa. But tukasurvive. So I think times will always be different. Like at a way right now, like what a 6-year-old is going through. Now.
Girls ain't going through nothing, fam. It's just ice cream and bunnies, meadows and rainbows.
Wow.
They need
Gold
to sit
stars.
down and go and
But what I mean is like
suck on a lollipop or something.
there's zile vitu like the kids are doing now mazile wanapitia sahi. He can't, some of those things he can't even identify.
Yeah.
So that's just how things are, man.
But my issue is like, okay, coming from the generation we come from, music means, right? And the way it is portrayed, you know. So like there was a type of music. Let's say Issa was the guy for us.
Yeah.
And now let's say the guy is Ethic and them, right? The gap in like the degradation of moral or cultural identity, that is my issue with it. But then again, who am I to say, you know?
At the end of the day, mziki ni mziki.
Anyway, let's get back into this music.
Before that, let's just see what them peeps are saying here. The two of y'all. Technical difficulties. Tuambie our team watusaidie hapa. Just give me a second.
Also, what do you people think about the industry? What do you think about the situation as it is? You know, let us know your thoughts.
Are these things worth talking about?
Are they? Like, what are we doing, guys?
What are you looking for in music?
Yeah. I think actually that's a better question. Like, how much music are you consuming now more than before? Because it's depressing to stay inside for some people. I'm not gonna say who, but introverts are fine. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm struggling with this thing. Let's just move on to the next one. We'll figure it out.
Cool. For this next piece,
I hope that doesn't say anything about my age. Struggling with technology.
AP. Look, I'm about to go off on this beat like my battery died. My battery died. Blood leaking out of my pen, make the gallery cry. The gallery cry. You cannot walk in my shoes, feeling defeated. Something is missing, I know that I need it. Chip on my shoulder, I shrug it and eat it. Don't know what to tell you, wish I succeeded. Pushing the limit, I broke and exceeded my misery. Starving, try not to feed it. Hold up, need to breathe for a minute. I'm sorry, I feel no remorse though. So I sent that in Morse code, Lord knows. Not pushing the worst load, but I'm stuck at these crossroads. Will I be the better man or the bitter man? Hope I'll be the bigger man or the bigger man. See him at the door, then you better let him in. You don't leave me on the floor, I'ma go get him, man. You cannot stop me when I'm in my element. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, you can't. Just reppin' the kingdom, we gotta stay elegant. Oh Lord, see the pieces we paint.
My man from day one. Gang, boogie family, what a one. Never had to ask if you ever wanna come, cause you always on my back, looking at the number one. 1, 2 for the money, 3, 4 for the show was 1, 2 many times seen it before. Hata nipengapi, but give me some more. Take your business, come on in a Simone, but
no,
it's not enough anymore. Nafanya juu chini for the gold. Ukafanya Houdini na my soul, and now I know. I put on the feet to the dogs. You're my flesh, you lead to my balls. Give it all up for a piece to the bowl. Kumbe roho yangu was a priest to the fold.
Damn.
My enemy menipanga with deadly wet. Using my pedigree like short Kennedy, but I wanna be better. Me so popping the canopy, no more hiding the man. I been nimefika mipaka ni ha. End of the line. Yep. Green pasture kumbe nili die. Yep. Siku wa busy just died. Up so sad, not Ali shani by.
We're not here for the glory. We're here for the music. If you care for the story, then you care for the movement. If you dare to ignore it, we will tear up your unit. It's only fair if you move it. This is the music you ruined. You cannot stop me when I'm in my element. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, you can't.
They cannot stop us.
Nah, they can't stop us.
So what is your element? What is
That's
your
no
element?
fair. I was gonna ask you that, man.
Fine, I'll go first. I don't care. I don't care about you. Well, I don't know. Musically, whenever if I'm to talk about my element, if I'll call it that, I'd always go back to pale nilianzia, or rather my music inspiration. Me ni mtu niligrow up na old school hip hop. Niligrow up na boom bap proper. Unajua? The good old days.
Boom Baptist.
Exactly. There you go. Ndio hiyo hapo. Umegonga hapo ndipo.
Hapo ndipo.
But yeah, I grew up with a lot of that. Also, because of parental influence, nilisikiza mpaka Lingala na mamziki za kwaya. So I have a very interesting mix, but what that has done is that I love instrumentalities, particularly in instrumentals, because that's what they're supposed to be.
So like what particular elements did you draw from like your upbringing?
You see, a lot of boom bap back then, at a hit, utapata, okay, like someone like Tupac, for example, let me use an easy example. You know, he had a lot of that gangster rap and all that, talking about gangster stuff and women and all that. But he would still have in that album very, you know, timeless music. The Dear Mamas, unajua,
Right.
Do For Love. So it wasn't just like parties and women and that type of thing.
Right.
Even when they did talk about those things, there was a level of poetry in the lyrics.
Right.
And that's
So-
the thing.
So what is that? That's the thing in your element?
For me, it's that the wordplay, the poetry, the bars. That, like nikisikiza ngoma, mi naweza sikiza ngoma, naweza sikiza hata verse a cappella, naweza sikiza beat mbaya kama verse
As a
moto.
you're a bit mbaya, you are on your own. And AP as a collective does not approve.
We, nimesema naweza sikiza.
I'm a bit
Sijasema
mbaya.
nitafanya. Please.
We are trying to stop Easy Bit Mbaya from being made, man.
Yeah.
Kill it at the source.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, especially for hip hop, I think that's one of the issues. Is like, patole ma die hard, and they're so focused on the content that these other
quality.
elements in terms of just sound,
Yeah.
unajua, inaenda.
Yeah.
But for me, just being able to mix that poetry with a good sound, you know.
What is a bar to you?
No maswali. So jibu hata moja. Jijibie hiyo
Okay,
swali.
here's the thing. Let me answer. Let me go on a bit of a rant, guys. So
Here we go.
everybody is like that rapper got bars. Like I just try not to name names, but bars are not rhymes. You know, just because you rhyme a word with another word does not mean that's a bar. Bars are mostly, there are types. There's wordplay, there are punchlines, there are double entendres. There are so many things with poetry, right? But there is a wit behind it. Personally, I gravitate towards more the double entendres and a little bit of the wordplay.
Although, even though, like, where you can call it a bar is where there's the rhyme pattern has a very good sound. It's not really a bar.
That's
You can't
more
call
like
it
a cadence, though. That's more like a
but you see,
feel.
but that's a skill in itself.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
even-
flow.
ni flow.
You see bars. Ebu wewe na confuse watu hapa. Mimi niko class.
hey, yes, sorry. As you can see, this relationship is not working, guys.
But if you were to take your favorite bar from that song we just played, and why?
Now, for me, it wouldn't be one line.
Okay.
That's the thing. I tend to group my concepts. You get. So, my favorite part in that last verse, first of all, let's just talk about that song.
All right.
Because since we're talking about elements, we are two very different in the way we approach music. And I
Right.
think this song is a very clear indication of that in terms of the concept is you. And the approach I took was the you I'm talking about is my inner self.
Talking to yourself.
Yes.
So it's like internal conflict.
It's internal conflict.
So like point it out.
Like, what I mean is, we are talking about things like, I have this guy who's always had my back since I was a kid, you know, my day one guy who I can rely on, you know, because you always think you want the best for yourself.
What are the bars?
So now when we fast forward to where I actually realize, and it's the section of rapid fire, yeah, where I talk about the lines are, my enemy, umenipanga videdly, went using my pedigree, line short Kennedy, but I want to be a better me. So I'm popping the canopy. Nobo hiding the man I be. Nimefika mipakani.
Dang.
So that section for me is my favorite because it's personal, and it's also I don't think bars need to be like, it doesn't, they like you said, there can be weight with a rhyme pattern. That's still a bar, and then you can have the wordplay, the double and triple entendres that you like. Let me see if I can get this working as you talk to the people.
So like for me personally, the way I approached the song, the concept of you was more like it was a talk between me and the people, right? But not in a way that is, it's like, you know how you feel like people judge you for certain decisions or certain life choices that you make. I am kind of talking to those people like, I mean, I wish I could do better. It's not like I see your judgment. I don't allow it. I don't accept it, but I understand it, and it's just a response to that. So like when I say how do I start this? How do I start this? You cannot walk in my shoes feeling defeated. Something is missing. I know that I need it. Chip on my shoulder. I shrug it and eat it. Don't know what to tell you. I wish I succeeded. Pushing the limit, I broke and exceeded my misery. Starving, trying not to feed it. So it's like a conversation with whoever you feel are your woes, like the people who are against you.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate the word haters, but you can say talking to your haters, but we don't have haters. All we have is love.
We're love and rainbows, guys.
Affirmation. Right, guys?
Sorry, we're really trying to get to your comments, but easy technologies.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the guy, fam. Plus this battery's about to die.
Problem is mine is not loading.
Let's like go into the next one, and then we can do this towards the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We'll get someone to just hand us the comments printed. Because we deal with hard paper,
because we can read. Yeah. I promise we can read, guys. Hey. What's new? You know that I kill it. Down to earth, boy. You know that I till it. Anonymous. They don't know that I did it. Bar so sick, man. They had to admit it. Admit it. You get it? Come on. I'm well read. You can book me for the show. Don't knock this. I don't do this for the dough. I show both with 10 flows in a row. This 10 folding the flow top 10 chosen the goat. And I won't tell them about my notes. I'm killing their high hopes. The profit is my scope. Don't matter if I'm broke as a joke or soaking in dough. I'm joking the flow, so tell somebody open the door. Oh. Are you a real one? Then tell me what you do for the millions. Hey, so do you feel one? We didn't rob the game, but we still won. Hey. It's really wavy, ain't it? The way we painted the game, can't wait to gain it. It's crazy, ain't it? The game getting lazy, ain't it? I play the music if you know you hate it. That's too true. Second-hand flow is what they used to. And they can really care if they choose to play Kenyan or play money. So what did you do? Who knew? AP came in to get it though. Incredible. Take him off the pedestal. We said it though. Flow sweet, it's edible. We said it though. We go get it. AP, go get it. We go get it. Go get it. Go. We go get it. We go get it.
What?
But they don't get it. No, they won't get it.
Yo, hey, nyani jangwani na bado mkali.
Bado mkali, eh?
Boss jamani ya guashiani, zali la mentali nilipokuja kwa fani na nipo kwenye safari uliza hata champali. Okay, watu wengi wana role play, jamaa Sir James mtaani ni jonte. And I like so plain feature nyuma na bouquet. Damn, I'm so vain already, my flow met dope.
Man, I need that dope, low key that note.
Me wanna flow one T, you know I'm just that dope. He gonna say, I don't know what I know. Killer beat, AP is what she wrote. On and on and on, man. Kick in the dough, you better rope, man. Lines in the left, the goose go down. Now mix my style, now it's the code red.
Go get it. We go get it.
Go.
AP, go get it. We go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. We go get it.
What?
But they don't get it. No, they won't get it. Alright. Just bounce. You're the sugar rush to my sweet.
Oh.
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 You're the sugar rush. Hey, we go get it. We go get it.
Go.
AP, go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it, go get it. We go get it. Live from the apocalypse.
Hey.
We go get it. But they don't get it. Hey,
Shout out to
Sage
Minor
the Gemini
Oh.
for this mad beat that we just took
Minor lines.
on the masks and artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Katz.
That's for that U instrumental. So technical team, can you just give us a phone with the comments, please? Pali tumefika.
Do your job. It's just your job.
Or let's just keep it interesting and just sort this out on the next one.
Yeah. So let's just do this like professionally. Let's do this right. We're gonna get to y'all on the next one.
Watu wameinsist. But, we see you akina Noklan hapo, Sherry, Bobo. Thanks guys.
It's been a dope show. It's been great. Let's do this again, right?
So there's a question here as they go get it. That's exactly how it is. This one is a true. Who you are may get it. Does AP feel the need to create music that is social commentary? I will let you take this one. Go get it.
I think they came to get me, man. I think personally, artists create from a point of need. It's a need that artists have. If you see like an artist with crazy hair and like this crazy look, they are fulfilling a need in themselves. Creating is a need, you know. So if it is a need for them to talk about, for instance, feminism or whatever, if they're talking about partying, it's just a need that they have. Personally, like my personal life aligns with everything that I say in the music. There's no discrepancy. You will not hear something in my music and talk to me separately and see the difference. So personally, I have a lot of social commentary. Like it's just what I do. I have very strong opinions, and they will come out in the music. But also, as when we started this thing, we felt like there was a gap in talking about things that are relevant to building us as Kenyans, as Africans, especially as Africans. What would you say?
I think that music fulfills different needs. We were talking about this earlier, where I will never bash an artist or a musician for having only fun songs.
Yeah,
You know, because as a consumer, zile time unasikia fun utakuwa unaenda kwa mse. Zile utakuwa depressed utakuja kwa EP. Like that type of thing.
when you want to be enlightened, not depressed, tell me.
But I just think like music serves different purposes. That's one of the purposes. I don't think it's the only one.
Yeah,
I feel my personal opinion is that if what you're creating is authentic to you, do your thing, man.
Yeah, I guess the idea is as long as the quality is good and it's pushing some culture forward, do it. You know, because it's your contribution. This is music for AP is really just our contribution to the world. Let those two people remember.
Let me just cut you short there. There's a argument that watu wanasema wajikuwa shout out, so Kabuye 101. Fine. Okay.
All right, sir.
Your shout out is no longer anonymous. You're welcome. I should actually comment a mask on that, but anyway. Miss Andrews, Abby. Yeah, that's our time, guys.
All right, that's been us. Join us for the next one. We will keep you posted. Keep us posted on your timelines.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Yeah. Show will be available on
for
stories.
the next week.
Yeah. Then on to the next one. Cheers, guys.
Peace.